what I want to do right now is just kind of segue and uh and talk about the rewards. And I like to say this, the primary, the cake is the products. The cake is the opportunity for your body to get into a state of being where it can begin to heal itself. That's the cake. Now we're going to talk about a little bit of frosting on this cake, right? Uh, Here's the deal. As as you heal, you're going to naturally want to share. And when you do, the possibilities that you can earn not just better health, but a real income. So whether that's, getting your device for free, covering a few bills, or it could even be something bigger, because there's a financial path here too. That's what's possible for you. You can get rewarded for helping other people feel better. So my question to you is this: what if your greatest breakthrough wasn't just physical, but also financial? And what if that first step was simply saying yes to your own wellness? Because that's all it takes to be a part of the OlyLife Rewards Plan, right? It's a global health trend, as John talked about earlier, that is meeting some incredible science, that's allowing you to experience some benefits. So as John was going through this, you probably thought about people that that this could benefit, whether there's people that are eating healthily, people that are on certain products and supplements and or vitamins, and people just worried about their long-term health. You heard Malik share some of his testimony about family members who were ill, and even him losing his mother on an early age. And I mean, how many of you in the audience could, out there today can relate to that, right? You might know some people that have some financial needs, and maybe that's what you're sticking around for as well. Yeah, I want to feel better, Kwame, but I want my bank account to feel better as well. All right. And so if you have a passion for helping others, or you know people that has a passion for helping others, stay tuned. I'm going to show you 6 ways on how you could earn rewards simply by helping other people feel better. The first bonus is called a team bonus. Then you got a referral bonus, a tier bonus, a group sales bonus, a coaching bonus, and lastly, the global bonus pool. So, how is this made possible for you? Well, the first thing is what Malik said: make an investment in your health, right? Uh, Pick up one of these devices and begin to utilize it. And that investment is $1,000. A minimum investment of $1,000 gets you locked into this rewards plan. There's no auto ship. You don't have to continue to purchase anything. You just make that initial investment in your health. And that $1,000 equates to 750 points. Now, this can look like you getting a P90 or a combination of a Galaxy G1 or A9 Air. You might want to just have some better air in your home and not breathe a whole lot of the pollution that's coming into your home every time you open a window. But any combination of these products totaling $1,000 automatically places you into this compensation plan. Now, this bonus is incredible. I've not seen anything like this anywhere. John calls it the get paid for doing nothing bonus. Right? Because that's essentially what happens. And the company just basically gives you a 5% bonus just for saying yes to you, yes to your own wellness. And how this works is your upline will earn a certain revenue. In this example, we're using $10,000. The company will give you 5% of whatever your upline earns. So at $10,000, 5% is 500 bucks. And you could receive this up through 3x what your initial purchase investment was. So let's say you spent $1,000, you could earn up to $3,000 just because you said yes to you. If your initial purchase amount was 2,000, your return will be 6,000. If you spent 6,000, you're like, man, I want all of this. I want to get back on a basketball court, and I want to hoop up Luigi, right? So you want to invest in all the products. Well, that $6,000 investment, 3x would be $18,000 USD. You'll earn up to that point. Now, this is a one-time bonus, and it's based on your initial purchase only, right? So if you continue to purchase more products, you don't continue to earn up to the new purchase amount. It's just whatever your initial purchase is. And so that's a gift. That's the frosting on the cake. That's a cherry on top, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's jump to the next bonus, the referral bonus. So we talked about the fact that as your body is healing and you're having some results, well, guess what? You're going to share this with someone else. And we saw an example of that when Sandra and Silvio and Malik and some of the others shared their testimony tonight. That's the equivalent of it, right? You're sharing your testimony. What's your experience? And as you share your experience, inevitably, someone is going to resonate with the story that you just told, and they're going to want to get involved. Well, the company rewards you for that as well. And so the you is you. And let's say you referred friend A, and friend A purchased a G1 and an ionizer totaling $1,000. Well, you earned $75. Let's say friend B purchases the P90 Plus, and they're getting that healthy skin and that radiant glow, and they get the goggles as well, and that's a $2,000 purchase. Well, you make $150 just off of their purchase. So that's a total of $225 just for sharing your testimony, your story. All right, now this is the bonus that is really exciting. And this is for those of you that really want to kind of dig in and actually build a stream of income, because you've got the 225 bucks. You're like, you know what? Well, what if I can, what if I continue to do this and I can actually build some passive income with this? Well, here's what that would look like with this tier bonus. The company is giving you 50% of whatever the point total is. So for example, using the $1,000 example, $1,000, as I mentioned before, is 750 points. Multiply that times 50%, that equals $375, right? So let's look at this. The you again is you, and you got friend A, friend B that you've referred into OlyLife, and they went ahead and they purchased some devices. Well, this tier bonus kicks in on top of the team bonus and the referral bonus. You get a $375 deposited into your back dashboard every time you get two people that come into your genealogy. Now let's go down to level two. Your two friends tell two of their friends about it. It's another $375. And it's magical because you didn't tell anyone on that second tier. It goes down unlimited levels. So let's take a look at 100 levels down. That's over $37,000. 1,000 levels down. That's over $375,000. And all you did was tell initially two people your testimony and your experience with this device and how it's benefited you. That's an incredible reward for inviting somebody into some great health. And so the cool thing about this bonus, it's global. It's a borderless bonus. It doesn't matter what part of the country you're living in. If you're in Canada, you reach out to somebody in New York or Malaysia, you still get this bonus. There's no timeline, there's no ceilings, no limit to how much you can earn. So into perpetuity, you'll earn this bonus. Okay, now we've got the binary bonus. This is a significant bonus that you'll see played out when I give you a pathway to accelerate your income generation. I'm gonna save that for the end. The binary, you basically earn 11 to 13% based on what your purchase amounts were. So let's stay with the example of $1,000. At $1,000 USD, you'll be earning 11% match, right? So that's $82.50 off of that $1,000. So again, the U is you, the T's are the tier bonuses that you've already earned, and the B's, everybody else that's coming into your genealogy are part of your binary, right? You've already got your tier bonus, so these B's represent binary potential. And how a binary works, you have a left side and a right side, and it will typically pay you the bonus on the side that has the least amount of volume. So let's say, or the least amount of people. So let's say it's 20 people on your right side and there's 10 people on your left side. Well, you multiply 10 times 8250, that's $825 that you can get on your binary. And again, based on the level that you came in on, it's going to determine what percentage of the binary you will qualify for. Luigi's done a great video on the entire comp plan that you'll take a look at. Now, this is the coaching bonus, aka the check match bonus. Take a look at the right of your screen. Again, the U is who? Correct, you. You get paid 6 generations worth of check match. So whatever your first generation of referrals is earning, you will earn a percentage of that, 10% of it. Second generation through the sixth generation, 5%. Self-explanatory, right? An incredible, incredible, powerful bonus. Now, the last bonus is the global bonus pool. And this is a phenomenal bonus because, as John talked about earlier, the company is earning north of $50 million, right? And so they've been in business for a little over 2 years, earning $50 million per month. That's $600 million a year. They're going to take that 5% of that 600 million and put it in a global bonus pool and divvy that up with amongst everybody who has accumulated shares. Well, how do you qualify for those shares? I'll tell you. If you take a look at the right of your screen, all it takes is having to qualify for the shares to get one share of that global bonus pool. All you need is 14 people on your left and 14 people on your right. It starts with you enrolling an initial 2 people, and then everyone else who fills into your genealogy, that counts. You don't have to personally sponsor the rest of those people. So 14 people on your left, 14 people on your right, that gives you one share. If you look down at M5, right, that's 6,667 people in your genealogy. That gives you 20 shares of that global bonus pool. And when you get to M5, one of the cool things that the company does, the top 100 M5 members receive real estate in Pattaya, Thailand as a bonus. Some companies give out cars, they're giving you a place, basically giving you a vacation home, right? Which is really, really amazing. This is probably one of the simplest global bonus pools in history that I have seen. Very easy to accomplish if you're intentional. All right, now, as promised, I told you that I was going to give you a blueprint on how you can generate a massive amount of passive income just by sharing your testimony and your story and being intentional. I'm going to give you that blueprint, show you how you can earn 500K, right? This is a health and success strategy. This is going to be based on a product purchase of $1,000, which again is equal to 750 points. So how do you get started on this? It's super, super easy. Probably one of the easiest blueprints I've seen. Number one, you make the investment in your health. So you join the OlyLife team, right? Easy peasy. You saw the products. You know what your body needs. You're going to do that tonight. So that's point one, check. Number two, you're going to identify 2 friends who want to earn $500,000 for sharing their testimony and their results with the devices. We're not talking about your mom who's just going to be using it or an uncle who just wants to reap the benefits of it. We're talking about people that want to build a strong income and a business with this. So you find those 2 friends, right, who's wanting to join and you and want to create that same level of success. And thirdly, you just help them succeed. You do what you did to when you first talked to them. You told them your testimony. You partner up with them and you guys do it together. Some of you, when I was in Canada, were over at the experience center. You were bringing people in and you were getting them signed up and getting them registered and getting them activated. That's all it's about. It's each one of us helping each other succeed. So take a look at the right of your screen. Again, the you is who? You. All right. So that's you up at the top. And this, we're looking at the level one, and you tell somebody, one of your friends on your left side and one of your friends on your right side, and you get that fast start referral we talked about, right? $75 times 2 is $150. In addition to that, you also get your tier bonus because every time you have someone on your left and the right side of you, you earn that $375. So that's a total of $525 that you've earned. Now, Let's keep going. You go down to level 2, you get another tier bonus of $375. Go down to your level 3, now you have 4 people there, you get another tier bonus of $375, and down to the level 4, now you have 8 people. Well, not only do you get your tier bonus, you also get your binary. Your binary that we talked about, that 11 to 13% kicks in on the 4th level. So now you're getting paid for 7 binaries. That's $577.50. So that's a total on level 4 of $952. Now keep tracking with me. We go down to level 5. Now you have 16 people. Another tier bonus of $375, 15 binaries. That's $1,237. And drum roll, 50 cents. So that's $1,612.50 on tier 5. Now 6, you double that up. Every time you go down, you're doubling the amount of people in your genealogy. Now, again, each one of these tiers is based on you taking 30 days to hit each one of these, right? So again, on level 6, another $375, 31 binaries, that's $2,557.50. So a grand total of almost 3 grand on tier 6. So if you were just doing this, accomplishing each one of these levels, taking you 30 days to accomplish each one of them in a 6-month period, you will earn a whopping $7,000. So don't turn your nose up at it, right? Because all you're doing is telling people about your experience. You're telling them how you're seeing better. You're telling them how you're feeling a little better. You're doing full squats at the gym now because your knees are not hurting. You're just telling people about your benefits, and you're getting $7,000 to do that. Your equipment's paid for. You made 7 grand. That's great. But here's where the magic starts: is after the 6th level. So on level 7 through 12, you're down to 2,048 people in your genealogy. Let's say it takes you another 6 months to do that. The final total in the final 6 months is $397,312. Is that possible for you? Absolutely it is. Is that something that you can do? Absolutely it is. You just have to decide. The moment you say yes, you're on the track. So let's do a quick recap. As I did promise you 500,000, right? Don't want to leave you hanging, don't want to leave you falling short. So as a recap, the referral bonuses we talked about at the beginning, $150. Tier bonus total, $4,500. The binary bonus, 397,312. And the coaching bonus, which is super lucrative as well, $132,169, totaling more than $500,000.